And Vicky never did answer my question, so.
Well, you know, Happy Man, you want the mic. Please, go ahead. I know you've been trying to get in here, but I know Yoda, he loves to jump that mic.
That's quite all right. Yeah. You know, from the experience I've had, I've been around the program for a while. You know, and I heard him talk about getting a sponsor, and if we need a sponsor. You know, a sponsor's somebody that we can talk to on a daily basis, and you know, if we have things bothering us, that we can talk to a sponsor about it. You know, somebody we trust, we put faith into, and you know, I know, you know, I probably wouldn't have stayed sober if I had to sponsor somebody to give me a kick in the pants. You know, and
the chaotic life that he leads, and making the adjustments to his attitude that he needs, and really getting on with a good, sober, happy, joyful life, peaceful and contented, instead of having that kind of chaotic, deranged, you know, crisis-bending life that he has now.
You're right, Tom. You're absolutely right. You win the game. I forfeit.
Do you guys even hear yourself? You're so wrapped up in what Michael's doing and what Michael needs to do that you sound like yourself. You sound like you're miserable. It don't sound like you're enjoying the journey at all. You know, we don't have to be right to have all the answers. You know, sometimes we just got to sit back and say, hey, you know, that's not my problem, that's God's problem, or that's his problem. And, you know, maybe you'll start to enjoy life a little bit.
Oh, yeah, Joseph, no problem. And welcome back, by the way. Good to have you. Michael was asking us in regards to sponsorship, and he's been asking this for over a month now. And the reality is, why he's asking that is, I believe there's a void that needs to be filled in the way of sponsor, and he's been really bringing that topic up for us, and just asking us for our viewpoints in the reality of should he or shouldn't he have a sponsor. So we simply put a raise of hands there, and the hands went up for those that have actually met him in person, including his girlfriend. And he says, yes, it's about time. I really do need a sponsor. So he says he threw in the towel. You win, Tom. And it's not about winning or losing. It's just about doing the right thing. And I think finally he's come to the grips where he really needs to do the right thing and get himself a sponsor after 16 years of being dry. Vicky, honey, please go ahead.
Okay, Tom, wait a minute, hang on. Now, you said Michael has a chaotic life. Now, that looks bad on me. It makes me look like I'm the one making his life chaotic.
Well, see, what I mean by that is you really helped Michael in regards to being in his life, because I think that is what's happened with him, is that he's seen how joyful your life is and how well that you have really developed with your sobriety, having a sponsor in your life, that he not only suggests that you need one, but I think his suggestion is that he really wants to see how a sponsor will work in his own life. So I think no bends to you, Vicky. I think honestly that you have been a real godsend to Michael's life. Hillbilly Dan, go ahead.
I just got one very, very simple question to ask you personally. I can't remember your name, Deep and Dark. Is your sponsor Dr. Phil? Because that's what you sound like. And it's got nothing at all to do with Alcoholics Anonymous. What I keep on hearing Yoda say basically is end the bullshit conversation. You win. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I haven't heard him say anything about the way you described him, analyzed him, and psycho-babbled about him. You know, that's ludicrous. This has nothing to do with AA whatsoever. If you believe in AA, you must believe, you ought to believe, I should say, in the traditions of Alcoholics Anonymous. And on page 1 of Tradition 1 in the 12 by 12, it says that no member has a right to tell another member what to think, say, or do. That bothers me a hell of a lot, just being an observer, even though I don't know what the hell's going on half the time in this room. But anyway, live and not live. It's your head. You can do what you want with it, partner. I don't really care.
Now, Dan, please don't be upset with this, because the reality is, no, I'm not Dr. Phil. My name is Tom, and the reality of this is Yoda Michael has brought this question to the table in regards to getting our views, and that's what we've been giving here. So no, it's not about me being Dr. Phil in any way, but if you had been here when this started, I think you just sort of just bounced right on into this room and grabbed, in your own perception, grabbed onto what you thought you seen. So what you think, you say, and do in regards to what you're putting over this microphone here, you just got here. So what you need to do is try to get here and get the reality of what happened at first. And Yoda Michael was asking us in regards to sponsorship with himself, and we were simply giving his views. Bye now.
Tom, please don't analyze me, for God's sakes. I'm out of here. I'm not in the mood to take this bullshit. This is ludicrous.
Cecile, please go ahead. Hopefully Dan will come back and